What's good, y'all? So we're going to talk a little bit about cryptocurrency today. All right. Now, I understand the way that I plan on titling this video because y'all know I see it in my head already. The way I plan on titling this video is going to bring in a new demographic of people. So let me go ahead and address y'all real quick, you new people here. Understand something. I am a spiritual channel. Okay, this is not crypto channel. It's not an investment channel. This is not anything like that. It's not a financial channel. But what I do talk about on my channel is law of attraction, manifestation, frequencies, energy, frequency, vibration, like Nikola Tesla. You know what I'm saying? I talk about motivation, overall motivation for men that want to change their lives for the better. You want to do something drastic to like see this huge transformation in yourself as a man. Semen retention. This is why I can speak so confidently. You know, this is why I can walk around wearing a whole bunch of rocks on my neck. Speaking of those, I do talk about crystals from time to time. I don't know too much about those, but you know, if they're cool, I rock them, as you can tell. You understand? But one of the things I feel like you and I can agree on, us spiritual folk and you money folk can agree on, is the fact that you need to have the appropriate mindset for wealth and abundance. Can we agree on that? Okay. So if you're a crypto person, right? If you're a cryptocurrency individual that's like really big into that, and you know the ins and outs, you know what industry is going to be affected by this, which coin that we should invest in, and blah, 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 please share your information with us. Because I don't know jack about crypto, to be honest with you, but I do know enough to get you started, to get my people started. All right. So that's where this energy is coming from in this video. Now, for you crypto people that know a lot, you know, I want to send out a little invite to y'all. If you're going to put out a specific coin in my comment section, all that I ask you to do is include a why. Do not tell all these new people that this is going to moon. This is going to be, you invest now. Because it's going to moon. Why is it going to moon? Because it's going to moon. Huh? No. Do not say because Elon Musk talked about it. Please don't do that. Tell us why, okay? Tell us why. Because you need to share this information. Share the research that you've been doing. Because here's the way I look at it, right? This is where we get a little bit spiritual. You know, you attract what you are, not what you want, whether you're conscious of it or not. So if you know about cryptocurrency, if you know about the next cryptocurrency that's going to go from 0.0000001 cents to $1,000 overnight, and you know which one is going to be, and you're just sitting on it quietly like, I know something you don't. What you need to understand is you are hoarding. You are keeping an energy. If you are hoarding, you are kind of like, you know, and hiding information for people. You are sure you might have a lot of money. You might have a lot of wisdom in the financial space, but you are operating from a state of lack still. You can have a lot of money and be operating mentally from a state of lack. Remember that. Energy is supposed to be shared. Energy is supposed to be moved. Energy and information are damn near one and the same, okay? So energy and information are supposed to be shared with the world, and they could do with it as they wish. The way I look at it is, why do you want to be the only rich one? If you're the only rich one and all your friends and family know that you're the rich one, they're gonna be coming to you like, hey, can you give us something? I got some bills I need paid. Hey, yo, bro, can you buy me a car? People gonna start asking crazy stuff, or you thinking that your money is theirs. You understand? Why not share that information with everybody? So now that responsibility shifts to them. Hey guys, you should invest in this because I can see it really taking off. Hey, you should get in early. This one doesn't cost a lot right now, but you can see with the partnerships that are being drafted right now, that price is gonna rise. And it becomes up to them. You know, you track what you are, not what you want. This will shake out people from your life. Are the people that you hang out with operating from the state of abundance and wealth? Or are they waiting for handouts? Are they always giving an excuse of why they can't win? You see what I'm saying? When you gave them the keys and they didn't turn and open the door, that's their fault now. When you live in, debt-free, when you're driving around your nice cars, when you're living in a nice house, when you're doing whatever it is, whenever you're traveling, wherever it is that you want to go, it's like that's what happens when you put in all that good energy, when you put in all that good work, and you share that information with the world. What you put out into the world is what you get back. So if you try to share abundance with the world, that's what's going to return to you. You understand? That's how I get down, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I've been sitting on my somewhat elementary information for a while when I could be sharing it. You understand? So that's why I ask for all of you. Now that I'm off of my soapbox, let's talk a little bit about crypto. What I'm going to talk about crypto is, very elementary, very broad, very superficial. Okay, this is more so like warnings when you get into the space. All I'm doing is getting you started, making you aware of some of the things that you need to be looking out for. Okay, it's my true belief that cryptocurrency is going to be the next industrial revolution, like the fourth industrial revolution. That is my true belief. Okay, if you heard the word cryptocurrency and you shunned away from it automatically without even giving it any Google searches, any research, you don't have the wealth mindset. You know, you have to have the right mindset. If you hear a new opportunity for wealth and you just run away from it, you're going to keep on wondering why you're broke. I'm not saying just because you didn't invest in cryptocurrency, you know, that you have a poor mindset. What I'm saying is if you didn't even look into it, because some people might do their research and be like, I'm just not interested in this space. Then don't be. That's perfectly fine, but at least you looked into it, you know. But here's the thing, right? What you're going to quickly run into when you start doing your research is you're going to run into what's called Maxis, maximalists. These are the types of people that have you know, 1 or 2 coins, and any information that comes across that's against their coin or how another coin is going to succeed, they try to bash it. Okay, these are the epitome of people that are too attached to their investment. Okay, you don't get emotionally attached to your investments, people. Don't do it. Okay. So pay attention to where you're getting your information from. If someone's name is and don't get me wrong, it's I follow some of these people on the Twitter account that I just use for research purposes. But you know, if their name is Bitcoin Bob, I made that up. Hopefully that's not a real channel. But if you're listening to Bitcoin Bob, you know that he's only going to talk to you about Bitcoin. If you go to XRP Paul, you know, you're going to know that that's only going to be XRP. You see what I'm saying? And when people name themselves after something that they like, they're identifying with it. And you don't want to talk badly about something that you have your name behind. So they're going to make it sound as good as possible all the time. You have to listen to contrasting beliefs on certain coins and find your truth in the middle, wherever you lie on that. Okay? So doing your own research is very important. Now let me share with you a few coins that I feel like are tokens or whatever that I think might win. Now I'm personally invested in XRP because in my spiritual journey, that's what came up first. Okay, that's literally how I got into it, spiritual stuff. But XRP, XLM, and through a little bit of research, Hedera hash graph. Okay, but that's not to say that there aren't many more winners in the crypto space. I'm just going to list off a bunch of random ones that I think might do pretty good, and this is just to get you started. VeChain, Cardano, Algorand, IOTA, Tezos, EOS, VeChain, Veracity for the gamers out there. You know, once again, this cryptocurrency thing is going to be big, and it's going to impact all of the industries that we know today. Okay, VeChain, for example, is for supply chain, from my understanding, from the little bit of research I did on it. And there's going to be these QR codes that are going to track everything, and you can track things from beginning to end and verify the authenticity of the products that you're buying. That sounds very useful, right? That actually goes into my next point. The way that I invest, everyone has their own style. Okay, don't get me wrong, spirituality is a part of my style. If I feel good, I put my money in it. Very simple. But if you want a more tangible, a more practical way of doing things, then partnerships and utility. Who's using it? What big old companies are behind it? If you see something at 0.005 cents, but you see that Google, Walmart, when you see some banks are using something, you bet, wait a minute, this has no value, but why are they part with it? What do they know that I don't? You see what I'm saying? One of the biggest things I've learned is put my pennies next to their dollars. Follow what the rich people do, not what they say. JP Morgan, for example, just came out and said that they gave the green light. They gave the green light for cryptocurrency to be added to their rich people's portfolios. So why is JP Morgan saying cryptocurrency? What do they know? Even though they've been back and forth 15,000 times in the news saying cryptocurrency stupid, we're looking into cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency stupid, we're looking into cryptocurrency. Green light on cryptocurrency. What do they know? What inside information do they have that made them switch up their game plan that quickly? Or were they with it all along? Rich people, I don't care. I don't care if they're billionaires and trillionaires. Like I said in the beginning, this is something I can say when I'm still working my 9 to 5. They still operate from a place of lack. They operate in secrecy. They need everything to be done for them so they can win. Because for them, competition is their driving force, and they want to have the most money, and they don't want their competitors to know things. I don't live in that world. I don't compete anymore. There's no such thing as competition. The only person I compete with is myself. You understand? But anyway, let's bring it back in. Cryptocurrency. So that's a list of some of the coins that's gonna do pretty good. So go do your own research on those. Find the ones that you like. Find the ones with the good partnerships and utility, and you'll be pretty set. There are scam coins. A lot of people, when they hear cryptocurrency, they think of the scam stuff that's used for illegal stuff. Isn't cash used for illegal stuff too? Like, stop that. Like, don't you see the people walking with the briefcases and the drug deals in movies full of cash? So why you say like cryptocurrency is only used for scamming and bad things when people pay for bad stuff and drug? You bought some weed from your plug with some cash before. You know what I'm saying? So stop with that. Okay, don't get emotionally involved. Do not add emotion to investing. It's not the place for it. You will stress yourself out. Okay, so when you find your favorite coins, okay, when you find your favorite coins and you start to invest in them, you buy a few tokens here and there. You buy as much as you're willing to lose. You know, when you buy as much as you want, one of the things I've learned very quickly is to get your money off the exchanges. Get your tokens off of the exchanges in which you bought your stuff from. Speaking of the exchanges, you know, to get you started, there's many of them out there, okay? But there's also scam exchanges, so you gotta be careful. Stick with what you know first. You know, the Coinbase, Coin Market Cap, I think you can buy stuff up there. Qcoin, BitTrue, I think, was it BitTrue? Okay, stuff like that. Start with the main one, Binance, for example. Start with the main ones first. Do your research on the coins and the, what's the word I'm looking for? The exchanges, okay? Do your research on the coins and exchanges, okay? Make sure that everything is legit, because right now, the crypto space is very unregulated right now. So people can like make up a coin. You know, we got Elon coin, we got stuff like Cum Rocket. You know, there's a bunch of stupid stuff out there, but don't let that stupid stuff fool you though. You can make money off of that, but that's a very high risk investment. If you want to play dangerously, do that type of stuff, ride the hype. But I don't recommend that. I like sound investing. You know, I like, you know, long-term investing. I like some short-term stuff as well. Okay, and I'm always doing my research. All right. So speaking after doing your research on the money and the exchanges, then what you need to do is get the coins that you just bought, the tokens that you just bought, get them off of the exchange. Get them off of the quote internet. Okay? What you need to do is get you a what's called a cold wallet. Okay? It's pretty much a hardware wallet. Cold wallet, hardware wallet. You know, get it off the exchange. I recommend that you get a ledger. That's just the one I have. Very simple. You know, it's pretty much like a USB for your money. Okay? And then when you're going to start moving money around, always, especially if it's your first transaction, always just move one coin. Whatever the minimum you're allowed to move is, use the minimum first to make sure that it gets through. Don't say, oh, I just spent $5,000 on this coin, and now I got 20,000 coins that I'm going to move them all over now. And then you send it to the wrong address, and then you can't get your stuff back. All right? So be careful with that. Make sure you know what you're doing, okay? I always say do your own research, because the way that I do things is I keep on going with the status quo. I keep on going with the thing that's been working with me until I don't know how to do something. Until there's a coin that I'm like, oh, that looks interesting, but how do I get it? You have to Google. Do your Googles, ladies and gentlemen. Do your Googles. Continuously learn. Just because you found some coins that you like does not mean you stop doing your research on them. Keep up with them. Keep up to date with them. Okay? Because sure, there's some times where you have to see some bad news and weather the storm, and sometimes it's gonna be bad news that say, hey, it's time to jump ship. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be careful. Do not get too emotionally involved with your things. Like if you like get out of a coin and then it booms the next day, it happens. For Dogecoin, I could have been a millionaire. At one point I had 1.2, 1.3 million of them because I bought them at 0.00000 something cents. You know, so a few little spare dollars here and there helped me, like, you know, grow and drastically accrue a bunch of them. And it was worth nothing for a long time. Then Elon Musk says it, and it jumps up to 70 something cents. I could have been a millionaire and quit my job already. You understand? And don't get me wrong, that pissed me off for a day or two. I can't even front. But I was like, hey, I moved my money because I was doing sound investing. I used partnerships and utility to move my money to the XRPs, to the XLMs, to the Hederas. Okay, so I'm not too mad. You know, I'm using sound principles and I like the way I'm doing, so I accepted that. One of the things that you need to remember is what your success and your failure is all you. There's no one else to blame but you. Okay, if you get scammed out of your money, you got scammed. You know, if someone says, oh, if you do this, blah, blah, blah. I've been scammed before. You know, when I was very new, I said, oh, what's this? Okay, I'm gonna do this and do that. Where's my money? I got scammed. Okay, teachable moment. You know what I'm saying? But it's in the past, so I wanna make sure y'all don't run into the same things. Stick to what you know. Stick to what works. Use your Googles, use your YouTubes, and continuously learn. Keep on making the good investments. Should you hold? Should you buy more? Should you sell? Do you want to take profits, or do you want to wait for something that you know is just going to moon one day? You understand? So I think hopefully I got enough of my little cryptocurrency rant to get you started. If there's any like broad questions, I can try to answer them for you. But once again, I already told you I'm not the most knowledgeable on this topic, but I just wanted to give y'all enough to get you started. Okay? So I really hope this helped y'all. I really do. I hope this helped y'all, and I hope that y'all go out there and learn a bunch, so hopefully you can go teach me a thing or two. All right? So this is what we're all here to do. We're all here to learn. I wish y'all nothing but prosperity. Till the next one.